So, hello. Looks like we're live. As you can see, I have, what is it, almost 80 more boxes and 50 boxes open, which means I'm at around 130 boxes. I probably won't get too many more. As you can see, we also have only about a day remaining. It's actually more than a day. They always round down when they show you these things. So it's actually a day and, well, until the end of this today. So I thought I would try these challenge quests. Now, yesterday I didn't do this one on stream, and this one I really honestly don't know what it's like and what it's about, other than obviously the enemy seems to be, what's his name, Eric Bloodaxe, the Bloodaxe King. He kills with an axe that gets coated with blood. So I guess a what is it? Foreigner might be good. But thinking if I could try bringing a support. Oh man, that is such a shame. Look at that. Level 100. Skills 144. 1. Holy cow. That is some waifu abuse there. Anyway, I'm not liking all the NP1 servants here. So I have my own Shiki that I'd want to take if I brought her, but I'm not sure if she's the... Ooh. Could try her. What's her name again? Sesho and Kiara, yeah, Kiara. There's also... Oh, I actually haven't used her basically at all this event. So let's try her out. And for dealing with the Berserker, Eric Bloodaxe, yeah, let's take my... Actually, do I only have one foreigner? I might have her as my only foreigner, but in any case, let's bring her along. And since, if we're assuming that we're gonna face a Berserker, putting Mosh in the front does make sense. Somebody who can provide defense buffs or taunts might work. Eric Bloodaxe has an AoE NP, so invols would be nice. I don't think he pierces invol or anything like that. That's actually... I haven't brought him along in a while, but he can provide... well, good debuffs, or good defense. And if I can use his NP a lot, that's probably not a bad thing. Because he does have a pretty powerful single target NP. Even without the damage CE, he should do some pretty solid damage. And assuming... Again, I don't know what the gimmicks and such are in this fight, but assuming it's a... Berserker, Eric Bloodaxe, a ruler is not going to be that useful. So I might want to instead bring Ku, or not Ku, I wish I had Ku Alter on this account. Herc, doing his usual thing, and let's see how this works out. Okay, I didn't catch the title. What? Bewitched? Bewitched? Not sure what that's... Yeah, exactly what that's supposed to be a reference to. A witch is going to be involved, because they did spell bewitched, not like the singular word. Alright, so it is Bloodaxe King. Gun-held support. Blood Shower. Increase charge by 1 for yourself when defeating enemies, and inflict NP seal 1 turn. Okay, so regardless of that, he won't NP even if he charges up. But he has high defense. It's 1 turn, which means we can't eat through it or anything like that. And it's unremovable. And I also don't know what... yeah, how hard the defense is or how strong the defense is. So let's not use crit stars. Let's see, what's the cooldown on this again? 5. And this gives the 30% NP charge, and it gives... Yeah. I'm gonna try to use her, raise her NP the old way, like this, so that maybe I can help her cycle immediately. That might be a good thing to do. So the defense buff doesn't look insane. It's high, but it's, yeah, it might be manageable. Okay, what's this? Ooh, critical hit rate. So he's probably gonna get guaranteed crit next turn or something like that. I think I'll save Tristan's first skill, the... what's it even called? I forget. Harp of Healing, yeah. David has the skill as well, a weaker version, I believe. But they're both really good. For next turn, so he can remove these debuffs and protect against that guy's crit. Yeah, let's still work on getting MHXX's NP up. Quick card. Yeah, not bad. Maybe I should have gone for the Buster, but getting a little bit bounced, right? Ooh, shit. Oh. Wait, okay, that was this turn, not... Okay, I'm gonna have to keep that in mind then. Whenever he gets that kind of buff, it's for the current turn. Because of how the turn... stuff work. Oh wait, he doesn't have debuff cleanse on that? For some reason I thought he had. It's only... Oh, mental debuffs. Okay. So, and I should also use this on Eric next time when he gets any sort of buff. Not a great hand, but let's go ahead and use this on her just for the heals. And I'm thinking, yeah, she gets, because of the RNG, she at least got a 90% crit chance here. As much as I want to use Tristan's card, he's not going to do that much damage anyway. And I do want to keep working on Merlin's MP. Yeah, since he doesn't have any defense buffs, he's receiving pretty head-on. Okay, nice. Tristan's Harp of Healing did its job. Okay, it's got a defense buff. Now, Eric Bloodaxe does hit really, really hard. I'll give him that. I'm gonna use MHXX's... I'm gonna use her skills, fuck it. I'm gonna NP with her. I'm gonna try to loop, see how manageable that is. Unfortunately, of course, she has no arts buffs and no NP gain buffs. And also, what else? She only had that one arts card there. Still haven't got Merlin's NP fucking going. So yeah, a lot of stuff working against me right now. And I've already used her NP charge skill. So, cycling her NP, not an easy thing to do right now. Oof, damn, Tristan. Yeah, Tristan might die soon. Right, so he's gonna be fine. Yeah, given that Tristan might die, doesn't he have Sure Hit on his NP? Apply Sure Hit for yourself. Defense ignoring. I wonder if that busts through the unremovable defense. But in any case, I think it's time to use his NP. And since he might die this turn anyway, let's just go ahead and use this for the reduced crit rate. I'm gonna protect Merlin this turn. It's kind of, may not be the best use of that. I should have used Tristan's Brave Chain. Yeah, it doesn't make that big a difference in terms of damage, but I wanted to use MHXX's card to help build her NP back up. And the quick chain, of course, not a bad thing. Getting plenty of hit stars. Okay. Alright, so he killed Tristan, and now he has full NP charge. Okay, it's going after one turn, let's ignore that. Yeah, I'm gonna use this. Gonna use this invul. Tempted to use that cooldown reduction on Merlin just to help. But, and then, what's the cooldown on this anyway? 13 turns. Essentially two rounds of this and a 1 bar. Fuck it, I'm gonna really try to go for sustain, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this on him so that we can use his skills back soon. I get the feeling I'm gonna need to use his invul. I just hope that I can get it back off cooldown soon enough. Nice, got the crit. Well, I think it was 100% crit actually. So he has an attack up on his NP, and that's it. He doesn't give us any sort of debuffs, so that's not too bad. Oh, hello Nat. Thank you for coming by. Hope you've had a good Tuesday. Mine was pretty normal, but as you can see right now I'm working on this challenge quest, which is pretty difficult, not gonna lie. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it. That I did go in blind, so wouldn't be surprising if I don't win on my first attempt. But yeah. I mean, I guess yesterday I attempted 3 or 4 challenge quests and I only won 1 of them. Today, I might not even win one, we'll see. Hopefully I can win the one that I can beat the Gorgon sisters again, maybe. We'll see. But, let's see. I haven't... Oh, okay, so that was a good chunk of damage. So if I break his bar... Oof. So close. Okay, those defense buffs and everything really helping out. Oh, Dune! Nice! That's funny. I didn't know that movie was already out. How was it? I hope you enjoyed it. I actually, no lie, I recently started listening to Dune, the audiobook. I read the book when I was a kid. I was a teenager. I think I only read the first one. Maybe I read the first trilogy. I don't know. I think I only read the first one. And I really liked it. So, you know, I'm interested in seeing the new one, this one. Yeah, it was great. Nice. That's good to hear. Yeah, like I said, I'm at least interested to check it out. And I'm hoping that it's good because the book was really good in my opinion. Yeah, let's go for that. I don't remember too much about the book, but I do remember thinking that it might be hard to adapt into a movie. I know it's been adapted before, but I don't know how well they turned out. Damn, did he just get a constant evade? Next month in the US? I see. Oh, I didn't know that France got it earlier or anything like that. Or I guess maybe not just France, but Yeah. Okay, so I'm kind of confused about the dodge, if he's just going to keep having dodge. But what I'm going to do is protect Merlin for this turn by taking advantage of Mosh. Yeah, so we overcharge Mosh's NP and give that extra defense buff, and the command code on that arts card also heals, so that should help. Yeah, I think I'm only I'm pretty early on in the book right now, listening to the audiobook. Basically, Paul went and visited the Witch Mother, I think. Stuck his hand inside the box. And yeah, right now it's very much in the whole setup phase. But I do remember a good portion of the book, or of the overall story. I remember that, Paul visits the Fremens, or visits is not the right word, but he lives with the Fremen for a bit and learns their ways and, becomes a great leader. Haven't seen the old movie. Friends... Okay, your friends enjoyed the new movie. Nice. That's, like I said, that's good to hear. It's definitely encouraging as somebody who is rooting for the movie. So now I'm going to use MHXX's Invul Pierce because, yeah, he keeps getting that dodge, and I don't know if that's just going to keep going or if there's some RNG that's kind of screwing me over or something like that. Yeah, so I'm gonna use that. Unfortunately, that wastes the 30% NP charge, but what can you do? And I'm also thinking maybe I should use Masha's NP again because of the fact that, yeah, we're in a lot of trouble in terms of HP for Merlin, so... Oh, actually, this is a good idea. I'm gonna protect Merlin like this. I also use this to give more crit stars for a higher crit chance and the opportunity of, yeah, getting more NP back. And the nice thing here is going to be that Mosh has a defense cut, or damage cut, on her arts card there. So if she gets targeted, she'll receive even less damage. She actually might receive literally 0 damage. Actually, a lot of these characters might because of the doubling up on Mosh's NP. Oh shit! Okay, I messed up. I forgot to use MHXX's arts card, her Invul Pierce, to actually do that, so I'm gonna have to do that. I forgot about that. That's why you gotta pay attention to these things. I'm so glad that you can turn back time in these games, or in this game in particular. It's such a convenient feature. It's like the game would be so much more frustrating if it didn't have that. You didn't have that ability. Can you imagine? Just yeah, this makes it a much more casual, friendly game. Being able to just try stuff out, and as long as you catch yourself before the animation ends. This actually applies to skill animations as well, from what I recall. From what I understand, I don't think I've ever actually tested it. But if you manage to somehow quickly shut off the app while the skill animation's going off, which is very short, right? It's not very long at all. You can basically undo the skill usage. Control Z. Alright, more defense buffs. And okay, very good. I might be able to overcharge her NP to 200. Do I have a lot of them left to do? In my Eneakan, I basically have all of them left to do, except the finales. I've gotten the lores. So, that's fine. I got all the lores, but I got almost none of the tickets. Which isn't too big a deal, I guess, but ideally, I would like to get everything. Oh. I'm gonna save the debuff cleanse for next turn, and if Merlin ends up surviving this turn, I'm gonna use it on him. And I'll use MHXX's NP this turn. Wait, what? Oh, he has... Oh, shit. I shouldn't use her NP then. Resistance to all attacks. He has attack up and critical rate up preparation. Holy shit. He's got a lot going there. Ah, I really wish I still had Tristan alive here. And sadly, Mosh can't do much to help, so I'm just gonna have to hope that her defense buffs. So. But yeah, you know, losing out on a ticket's not too big a deal, right? Ultimately, what? You're losing 3 mana prisms. Big whoop. Maybe even 1 mana prism if you end up pulling a CE. But just for the completionist in me. Now, yeah, I'm quite sure there's no way I'm going to complete everything. But I do like to try to do as much as possible, you know? Especially since, for me actually, right now, given the state of my account, rather than tickets, the materials might actually be a little more beneficial. I kind of wish instead of specific materials, they give you currency or something, or, you know, tickets that you can exchange for certain materials. That would work. I know that in the Christmas lottery this year, we are gonna get 1 ticket, I think, per box. That allows us to pick up like 1 out of like what, 4 or something, different materials. Alright, so MHXX has her invul. There's a 5-turn cooldown. My thinking is I can use it this turn. Then I'll also be able to use it when he actually NPs, but there's always the risk that he can kill one of us, and I'm gonna need to use that invul right away, so I think I might actually want to save that. And tickets, yeah, represents 1 minute of hope. Yeah. Not to receive 10. Well, yeah, I guess 10 tickets probably takes you like a minute, right? Actually, what? 10 tickets you can go through faster than a 10 pull, right? Because as soon as you know that it's a CE, you can skip that specific roll quite easily. So yeah, I'm not gonna protect MHXX, but I will use this on Moon to heal him up a little bit. And this will allow Mosh to heal everyone a little bit. But yeah, I remember when I read Dune way back when, I was really just caught by how well it mixed this politics. Like, there was a lot of political intrigue and backstabbing and shit like that going on, in a way that for a teenager like me, at the time, you know, I could understand it and follow it, and it was fun. It wasn't just drab or whatever. And also all the psychic stuff. I'm not sure how even to describe it. I found it pretty fascinating, and I like the concept a lot of just being able to predict the future. Not through necessarily something supernatural, but more through something that is... You use your knowledge of the world and science and physics in a way to figure all that out. Very... Just for a kid, especially, who was kind of into sci-fi, kind of reading about that stuff for the first time was very... Yeah, I really enjoyed it. And I think maybe I think I read the Asimov's Foundation books after I read Dune. Yeah, I think I was older. So they had some similar themes, definitely, but yeah, just I mean, yeah, it's certainly not the only place you see that kind of stuff, but for me, I guess it was definitely very yeah, very new and very fun because of that. Might be better with Abby. Yeah, if I had Abigail, I might have brought her, actually. I think Abby would be perfect because she removes enemy buffs, and you can see how many buffs he's got. I didn't realize that his buffs would be like a major part of this fight. So, yeah, because I didn't... well, I didn't know anything about this fight going in. Yeah, I don't have her, unfortunately. I have an alt account where I have her NP too, but I haven't touched that account in a while, so... Yep. Alright, so I'm thinking, yeah, of sacrificing Mosh. The only problem is that if Mosh dies this turn, then I'm quite sure Merlin dies next turn, because I have no way of protecting him. I do have a way of protecting MHXX, but not him. So maybe I'll just roll the dice and hope that Mosh doesn't die. Then again, because yeah, it might not be worth it. Yeah, I can't charge up Merlin's NP this turn, sadly, because I don't have his cards. And so Merlin is actually kind of dead weight here. He can't help me at all. Other than some free crit stars, I guess, but yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and spend the next 2 turns essentially killing off Mosh and Merlin. That's what I'll have to do. Yeah, I'll definitely yeah, check it out. I think, yeah, I don't think I'll go into theaters to see it, but maybe if it comes out on Blu-ray or something. A female servant that I don't have. Yeah, I mean, I have a lot. I like a lot of female servants, to be honest, especially 5 stars. You know, Abby. It's just since I'm like a day 10 player, so that has given me the benefit of just being able to collect an inordinate amount of servants over time. And I will say that in terms of gacha luck, I'm probably somewhat luckier than average. I'm not gonna say I'm some sort of crazy lucky player, but I'm also definitely not on the unlucky side, I believe. Oh wait, he doesn't charge his NP to full? Oh, for some reason I thought he charged his NP to full when he killed somebody. Okay. So you can see I brought my friend's Okita Soji, NP5. But she can't remove enemy buffs. So I'm just gonna have to use her really hard right now to do a shit ton of damage, because she has a high likelihood of dying in the next 2 turns. Yeah, you can share your bad luck with... Yeah. I mean, not that I'd want it, but I guess, knowing your, some of your past experiences with gacha luck, I wouldn't mind being able to bear some of that weight for you. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way, right? I can't bear any of that weight. We're all kind of left to our own devices when it comes to the gacha hell. So, yeah, it is what it is. No idea when to be the next Abby banner. Yeah, me neither. I don't even know if there is another one, actually. Yeah. Because, I mean, to be honest, I do like Abby a lot, but not... she's definitely not waifu. At least not for me. Not that I'm not gonna judge. But, she's super cute, I will say that. And she is a great servant to use. Like, challenge quests, she is one of the top, undoubtedly. Okay, so now he's gonna NP. Do I protect Okita and MHXX? I think I do. Certainly I protect MHXX. I can also NP with MHXX, and she actually has a shot at killing him right now. She actually has a shot. So actually I'm going to protect Merlin because all his skills come off cooldown this turn. So next turn I'm just going to use his skills. Also, what does her overcharge do? Increase your attack. Oh yeah, let's go for that. During first banner, her skills are really nice against berserkers. Yeah. And again, especially this fight, I feel like she's kind of perfect. She removes enemy debuffs or enemy buffs with her NP, which is usually. Oh shit! This isn't going to do any damage, is it? I just noticed that he has a. Yeah. He has a. Alright. For the undo button again. But anyway, I just noticed that he had that self buff. Very Pepega right now, I guess. Oh well. But yeah, usually Abby's NP, removing enemy buffs, is super useful for being able to remove enemy invul or dodge or whatever before she damages them. But in this fight, it's just great for defense because he just keeps putting attack buffs on himself. Yep. Nothing happened, exactly. Exactly. That was just a what if scenario. You know how when you watch some anime or, you know, even movies, you see a scene that's playing out, and then something weird happens, and then all of a sudden it snaps back to the earlier part of that scene, and you realize that that was just a what if scenario that one of the characters was envisioning. That's exactly what that was. And like I said, you can see that with FGO, like DW built in this really cinematic feature of, yeah, it's a Higurashi scenario, exactly. Or yeah, I mean, or Groundhog Day or things like that. It's just an incredibly imaginative feature in a video game like this to give it that extra bit of uniqueness, let's say, that helps it stand out. So I figured Okita Soji can fend for herself, and if she dies here, unfortunate, but at least she kind of did her job. Yeah, so he's gonna die here, but I will be able to NP with MHXX. I'm gonna roll the dice and hope that, well, I don't like not having any defense buffs. Shit. Yeah. Unfortunately, Okita, you know, she's no stranger to dying. At least it wasn't, what, tuberculosis that got her this time? Is that what killed her? Or him, the real guy? I actually don't remember. I know that's kind of an in-joke. She's always coughing. Tuberculosis, okay. Oh, nice! Alright, nice job, MHXX. Oh, and Okita Soji made it! Nice job, Okita! I was expecting the curse to kill her, but the heal from Merlin's NP ended up coming first. Okita MVP. Let's not stretch things, but she did her job. I'll give her that. She did a damn fine job. Even without NPing, she helped out a lot with the extra damage. But that's actually not a bad fight at all. It's kind of fun. I see kind of what they're doing there. So we're gonna try this one, see if I can actually beat it this time. And, you know, I'm really honestly not sure what the best sort of team would be for this, but I am kind of thinking that I could put someone like Jean at the way back. I could have taunters in between. Yeah, I started the fight, that earlier fight with Tristan. I figured his triple dodge, or dodge for everyone, Harp of Healing would be useful. Turned out, not so much. I had a lot of trouble, sadly. He died very quickly in that fight, so it didn't end up all that great. But I thought, hey, this guy has an AoE NP, right? I'm gonna need that kind of thing. And for AoE NPs, of course, you got options like Jean or Merlin, but you also have Tristan and David. And yeah, like I said, didn't turn out that great. That said, you know, you can see I won, so yeah, I'll give him credit. Credit where it's due. He helped out, definitely. Let's see. On her, I do like passive NP gain on her. But I'm also thinking maybe I should give her starting NP because of the fact that she is going to come in at some point in the fight. Yeah, what if I give her Kaleidoscope? This is a very, very unorthodox move, but if I give her Kaleidoscope, she ends up being very capable of NPing right away. And also, if I want to have some sort of debuff cleanse, debuff cleanse, Saber Shiki can do that, but I'd need to use her NP. Next time you could roll for Abby. Well, so yeah, Tristan, unfortunately... Actually, let me see if I can find the clip. There was... So I actually have Tristan NP2. Neither time I pulled for him, but the first time I pulled him was during the boys banner, you know, the White Day banner, right? That has... And I was pulling for a male 5-star. And Tristan being story locked, but being male meant that he was in the pool. Since when do I roll for male servants? Well, you know, I rolled for Zhongli, right? In not a servant, but you know, similar idea, Genshin, and I rolled for Merlin. So let's see. Treated. Huh. Why can I not find this? Okay, we got this. Alright, let me just switch over. Oh wait. The audio's not on, and let me also... Still do not know the next 5-star banner in Genshin. Oh yeah, the leaks haven't come out yet or anything? Wow, that's it's pretty impressive. I guess, to be fair, MiHoYo has been really clamping down, huh? In terms of male archers, I mean, obviously I have all of the 3-star and below NP5, but I guess Tristan would be new, but I don't really like Tristan. Okay, speak of the devil, maybe I'm getting Tristan here. So that's when I pulled Tristan a while ago. That was wow, yeah, I don't remember exactly when. That was, I think, a couple of years ago now. Ah, speak of the devil. Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't really like Tristan, but I already have Emiya NP4, so I don't think getting a 5th... Oh! That was double-sided! And you can see that was a double-sided caster card. And let's see, can I actually find the one where I pulled that? Because that happened to be... That happened to be the character I wanted. Really take oh wait, well, okay, actual class advantage. Okay, that's not the right clip, but well, you can see that's the character I got. So I was pulling for waiver on the on the Chaldea Boys banner because I hadn't. Oh, that was 3 years ago. Holy shit! Yeah, that was the first because that was before I had waiver. Pre-waiver. Man, those were tough times. You have no idea. Well, you probably do actually, but playing this game without waiver is it's tough times. And finally, I got him on his. Yeah, actually, most people do. In fact, everyone starting out with the game, yeah, knows what it's like not to have waiver. But people who have played the game long enough, all do have waiver at this point, basically. But yeah, those were tough times, and I definitely needed to pull for waiver. And I did, and I got him, and I got Tristan in the same 10 pull. So things worked out alright in the end. Okay, oh! This is a weird option, but let's try... maybe a debuff cleanse isn't that necessary, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah. I could try to like do this quickly, burst down the enemies. Maybe I'll try that. Yeah, I'm gonna try bursting down the enemies as much as I can. Where's his Bonsi? Yeah, free 5-stars soon, right? Yeah, that's next year, right? Quite soon. That's exciting. I'm still not sure who I'm gonna do. If it's Zhao or Hu Tao, yeah. I think if it's Zhao, I'm definitely pulling. If it's Hu Tao, there's a high chance I'm pulling, that's for sure. Hu Tao's... She looks fun to play, she looks cute. The only thing that's really concerning me is my lack of... or my already having so many Pyro characters. Pyro DPSs. It's just that she'd be the best one out of them all. Next March, yeah, it's about half a year, which isn't that long by standards of a gacha game, I guess. Or I guess that's fine. And on him, maybe I'll just give him his Bonsi. There it is. Yeah, let's try this and try to make it as quick as possible. And Claire, yeah. Man, I still haven't even built Claire at all. She's not even level 40. And Zhangling is now, I think, level 70 or something. Still working on her. Trying to get her up there. Because I have heard and I have seen that she's actually a pretty busted damage dealer as well. But for now, I'm quite enjoying Yoimiya, actually. You know, she's not busted, but she's super fun. And recently I've been working on trying to get Bennett built up further. Particularly his burst. I think I should crown his burst. That's something I've never done. I haven't crowned any of his talents. Right, so for this one... Yeah, let's... Yeah, we're just gonna go right out and use all this. to get it off cooldown, because 13 turns is probably well within what how many turns it's going to take me to beat this entire quest. And let's try that. I'm a little worried that Ellie's not going to be strong enough to kill the Wyvern, even with the, damage buff. Alright. But out of them, honestly, I feel like Zhao just... He looks, and from what I've played so far, he feels more fun to play than almost any other character that I've played so far. I mean, all the fun characters for me have their pluses and minuses. I have enjoyed Ganyu quite a lot more than I was expecting to, and I still do enjoy her, but mixing things up with more melee isn't bad either, right? And Hu Tao looks fun. I've enjoyed using Yoimiya, her own style of... Ooh, that's unfortunate. Her own style of bow DPS, which is that machine gun variety. It's fun. It works pretty well. Yeah, let's go for NP gain. And Beto, of course, I've talked about her plenty, and same with D-Look. I like his DPS style quite a bit. I think it's fun. Oh, Child also looks fun. Yeah, level 90 him. Okay, nice. 9, 10, 9. And Benny. Yeah, I was thinking, because I've been using Bennett at least in the Abyss, right? I don't use him almost at all outside the Abyss because I have his friendship level 10. And I don't, you know, I have plenty of other healers, and I don't need a mega buffer like he is. But in the Abyss, I figured, you know, why not give him... Shit, not doing so well in terms of Ellie's... Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. That invul. And let's work on the dragon leader, I guess. I got Child and Baltin. Okay, nice. So you got some freeze going on. That sounds like it'd work. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, D-Look. Oh yeah, Bennett. I figured if I'm going to be using Bennett in the Abyss, I should make sure that he is about as strong as he possibly can be. And... okay, so I can't NP with Merlin. But I can, like this. Use the defense buff, even though the NP charge will be partially wasted. And do that so that Liz can get her NP up. And yeah, I rarely need a mega attack buffer like Bennett outside of the Abyss. So I still don't have my Bennett C5. Mine's C4. I still need that one more to get his burst another 3 levels. That would be absolutely huge, you know? Something that I'm very much looking forward to. But for now, I can only get his burst up to level 9. Which, it's still not at level 9 yet, so I guess that just means still more work to do on that front, right? Okay, so now I can actually kill this wave, and let's do that in style, like this. And we're really gonna try to guarantee that Ellie kills that archer this turn, and that's gonna involve first using that buster. Yours would be C10, yeah. Well, what you should C6 him. I hear that there's a special bonus you get if you C6. It's called a ruined account. Yeah. It's supposed to be a very, very rare thing. Not that many people can get it. But, yeah. all you have to do, collect 7 bennies, and yeah, start constellating them. Yeah, that VTuber I follow, Hina Melina, she pulled a 7th copy of Bennett somewhat recently, and at first she wasn't sure if she should constellate him, and I kept egging her on, telling her, "Don't be a coward, do it, do it, do it." But too many people told her the reasonable thing that yeah, you might end up ruining your account, so you shouldn't do that. So I guess good on them, but I went to lose as C6 Mini. Wow, nice. The thing is, I do know that it's actually quite possible to use a C6 Bennett very well. I've seen it done, especially when people build non-pyro characters with pyro damage, right? That kind of thing. A number of people do that. You think he regrets the decision? Oh no. Poor guy. If that's the case. Do you think he constellated it for the purpose of being able to make videos and stuff that show off that kind of stuff? Okay, so 8 turns. I could see that being the case, that he felt like he had to, in a way. Okay, so I can't NP with Liz here, so what we're gonna do is... Liz is the one that's gonna be targeted. We're gonna target the archer. Do I wanna... Yeah, we're gonna target the archer because of the fact that he is not a berserker, which means he can get we can get more NP charge from every hit. The 6th Bennett one day. Oh, and he just never knew. I guess that's also possible. If yeah, early on. But hey, I imagine C6 Bennett goes fine with someone like Huta or even D-Loc, right? You just have to... You're somewhat limited in the characters you can use. Well, no, that's not quite true. If you build any sword or polearm user as a pyro, you can make them work, even if they naturally don't do pyro damage. Right, you'll be losing out on quite a bit of damage, unfortunately, but you can make it work. Okay, so I'm gonna roll the dice here and use Liz's NP and go for the Brave Chain in the hopes that I can outright kill this skeleton. Pyro Eula with Ganyu support. Wow. So doing melt with Eula, right? Instead of the traditional physical damage. Which is, yeah, that's pretty creative, right? And, again, you are limiting yourself somewhat, but at the same time, you're making the best of what you have and able to do some pretty big, a lot of stuff with it. Maybe you're losing flexibility, but you still have a lot of upside, I guess. Wait, I thought killing the boss would end the wave. Is it only after the enemy gets an attack? No. Okay, so killing the boss doesn't end the wave. In that case, we're gonna need to use Invol on her so that she can survive, and then we're gonna try to get Merlin's NP up and running. There's no real point in using Waver's NP in order to reduce... Yeah. In order to reduce the NP charge, because Liz is gonna take the NP anyway. Oh shit, is Merlin gonna kill him? Oh no, but he actually came way closer than I thought. Because he doesn't have class advantage, and he also doesn't have the event damage CE. It was just, yeah. Going in without a whole lot of support, and he did a whole lot. Okay, so this turn, I'm gonna use Merlin's Invol instead of Waver's defense buff. So that Merlin's Invol can get going on cooldown. And I'm gonna use... Let's do this. I'm a little worried that Liz is not gonna be able to kill the archer in one hit. So I want to put Merlin's card first. Okay, oh, that got very lucky there. Just barely didn't kill him. I think I got pretty lucky with the card RNG, probably. Oh, okay. And speaking of good card RNG, we got some good card RNG here. We have a Brave Chain by Ellie, 4 turns of target focus. So we're gonna do that. And I'm quite sure that's gonna be able to kill the zombie. Yeah, it's gonna do it. But I guess if I do pull Hotao, assuming she gets a rerun sometime soon, that's one more reason for me to farm the Pyro domain a lot, I guess, right? Like, or to stay around in the emblem slash what, Shimenawa, I think, that domain quite a lot. Let's get rid of this guy. Huta's not fun. What, because you have to do that whole jump canceling thing? I feel like I'd probably figure it out. I'm definitely not gonna try to pull her C1 just to avoid that, I guess, but maybe I'll end up regretting it then. But, yeah. He seems pretty fun to play. I just love that, you know, high risk, high reward style. Right, I've mentioned it, I won't go into it, but you know, that would be one. And I know that Shimenawa works pretty well on her. I don't know if it's the... I don't know how that compares to like 2-piece Shimenawa, 2-piece Crimson Witch. Let's give her this for the heal and the damage buff. And I'm gonna trust her to be able to kill this assassin with her NP here. You do not need to jump cancel? Oh yeah? Well, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't know. I just heard that when you don't have her C1, because of the stamina issues, that jump canceling is important. But nice thing is I already have characters like Jingchu or Diona, Zhongli, these characters who can just support her really well. Right. Shimenawa said her burst less often, right? Yeah, that's the thing I see, that you wouldn't use her burst as often, which I don't know how that would mess with her rotation and all that, but how what's the energy cost on her burst anyway? I actually don't know, but I think it's like 15 energy that it costs every time you use it actually doesn't seem all that high to me, in my opinion. I think it's a 15 energy cost because you're not using her E all that often. You're just using it to activate it and then getting like, what, 12 seconds of pyro and extra damage? Something like that. Okay, so now Hero Liz is going to get targeted. Or is getting targeted, so I'm going to use her invul so that I'm protected from the archer. And I think what I'm actually going to try doing is using Waver's Brave Chain. Yeah. So this turn we're basically fully protected because the taunt on Ellie is, well, eaten by the invul, so we're just fine. And we also reduce their defenses, and, well, Waver is nowhere near strong enough to kill him, but a little bit of damage. Not a bad thing. Swap Hutao every 6 seconds with your other characters. Yeah, I guess that's true. Wait, but every 6 seconds? Is it that quick? I thought her E lasted longer than 6 seconds. The cooldown's longer than... is fairly long, isn't it? But yeah. There is that aspect of her gameplay where you keep... Can't swap and cove. Yeah, well, you and your... I guess I'm at least lucky that I don't have a co-op need. That's not an issue that I run into. Okay, so I want to use some of these skills for the NP charge. I think it's important to get those back up and running. So I'm going to use this on Ellie so that I can get her NP up soon. In fact, I can get her NP up now. Fuck it, let's use her NP now. And take care of the Avenger. The Avenger is pretty damn dangerous, even though Avengers, of course, don't have class advantage. They still can just fuck with you with lots and lots of regular damage. 15 seconds her E, 9 seconds. Oh, you mean 6? Oh, okay, that's what you meant. So it's every 15 seconds you have 6 seconds of cooldown, essentially. Or, yeah, you get 9 seconds on, 6 seconds off. So it's a 60% uptime. Okay. Nice. Come on. Nice. Okay, there we go. That worked out quite well. Title escalation. This, I will admit, this kind of leveling up aspect of this fight is pretty neat. It's neat. Yeah. It's not like mind-blowing or anything. It doesn't transform the game completely, but it does add a little bit of extra to this game, which I certainly wouldn't mind if they did a little bit more of something like that. Right, we have arts cards. Let's do that. 6 seconds to use Zhongli, Jingchu E, and Jingchu Burst. Yeah, that makes sense. Also, although Jingchu's E cooldown is longer than 15 seconds, right? I think it's 18. So I think you'd end up... or, I guess... Oh, if you have Sacrificial Sword on him, that's the thing, which I do not have. I do not have a Sacrificial Sword, period. So sadly, I cannot take advantage of that. Okay, so I still want to get rid of that goddamn ghost. But in terms of probability, the rolls haven't gone my way. But the nice thing is Waver's NP can possibly... Yes! All triple stun, nice. That's perfect defense. Oh shit. Nice! Okay, good. That's the hit that I needed to eat through the... Okay, nice. Eat through his dodge. And now I can NP with Liz. And I can try to NP cycle here. I'm gonna go this way because I'm pretty sure her NP is gonna take out 150k with the event buffs and stuff that she has on her. She's not gonna have any issues with 150k. But yeah, with not using her NP, let's use Albedo for double Geo EM buff. Yeah, so I was thinking if I use Zhongli with Hu Tao, I could bring another Geo, like Noelle. I guess, what other Geos are there? Noelle, Ningguang, Albedo, obviously, but I don't have him. Are there other 4-star Geos? No Archer. There's no Lancer, is there? I guess there's the Traveler. Yeah, and Goro. But yeah, I guess other than that, I don't have much. Or so I guess I really have Noelle as the main option, or maybe Ningguang as a sub DPS to switch out, but I don't have my Ningguang built or anything like that, so it's not really going to be much of an option. Right, so I want to NP with Liz ASAP. At least we still have Waver's defense buff. We're gonna work on the archer here, just because that's gonna be the hardest one to actually take down. Yeah, we do need Geo characters, huh? It took us a while to get, say, new Electro characters, so maybe with Geo as well, it'll take a bit. Double Geo, Zhongli, Noel, Jingchu. Yeah, I think, and plus Hu Tao or Heck. I'm just thinking with Hu Tao, obviously a shield is pretty important, right? Unfortunately, I can't NP with Liz this turn. Not quite yet. And I still have Waver's defense buffs up. I'm gonna want to use the cooldown reduction soon so that I can use his defense buff up again. But what I'm thinking is, just in case Merlin gets killed... Or actually, you know what? No. I'm gonna roll the dice here and try to make a lot of crit stars. There we go, yeah. But yeah, Hu Tao needs shield, so it makes sense to bring her with Zhongli. That said, I use Zhongli so often these days that, you know, like, whether or not it's someone like Hu Tao, I'm just often just using Zhongli. I'm thinking Yoimiya can also work, right? Just any DPS, really. You mean like what my guess would be? Yeah, I don't know. I've heard rumors. I remember hearing a lot of rumors about Ganyu. So maybe that. But yeah, it's just honestly such a big mystery. I just don't know. Zhongli, Albedo, Jingchu. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Those three support. Just I'm sure go super well together. Alright, so this turn nobody has any defense buffs. And we can't use Invul to protect ourselves. So I'm really hoping that Ellie is strong enough to actually kill the eyeball this turn. If she isn't, then we're in for a world of hurt. Last I heard outside of reruns, Yai. Oh yeah, I guess Yai is supposed to be the next new 5-star, right? So I certainly would enjoy that. Yai Miko is one that I think... Oh, nice. Okay, it was just enough. I think that I'd want to pull. Oh, nice. That crit, Buster crit with Hero Creation. That was pretty huge. Okay, please don't crit. Okay, good. Okay, now we're in for some more trouble because this guy has an NP. Alright, I'm gonna roll the dice. Use the defense buff, which will definitely help. And I really need that Buster to crit. Please, please. That 90% crit. Oh, what? No, that wasn't enough. Shit. Wait, I'm gonna try a different order. See if placing the Buster at the end allows her to do more damage. Ganyu, then Hu Tao for Halloween. Oh, that would make sense. Halloween's just around the corner, isn't it? Yeah. But yeah, I think it's a good idea to hold on. I guess we're getting something closer to the true gacha experience now. Because obviously with Genshin we don't know 2 years in the future, but at least we had a lot of leaks. Like that we could see 3-6 weeks into the future even sometimes. And that's a lot, right? Now we're kind of getting it closer where we can only... Basically, I'm guessing we won't really see leaks until maybe Friday, when we'll see the announcement... Or no. We're still in the first half, so we know Kokomi's next. So yeah, we still might not see any leaks until, like, 3 weeks from now or something like that. Okay, so even with the Buster crit, Ellie was not strong enough to do that. So we're gonna go in this order and hope that placing the Buster at the end will work, and that this crits. Ah! Okay, well, that was the best I could do. I'll live with it, I guess. At least Ellie has guts. But, yikes. Not a good situation. Unfortunately, I've already used the cooldown reduction. The invols don't help. I'm gonna use Merlin's NP. And yeah, I'm gonna have to get somewhat lucky here. If the demon could potentially just kill Ellie outright this turn. And if Ellie dies, then I know the entire fight's over. Oh, at least she heals. Okay, that's fine. One of them had to go and might as well have been Waver. From so many artifacts for Ball. Oh yeah, nice, Shimanoa. Oh, that makes sense on Child, right? Child, you use his E as well for that. Holy shit, 2450 attack. Oh, one double power, okay. But still, that's quite high. Yeah, that's really good. Rust gives you that really, really nice, very high attack buff, right? It's probably, yeah, that definitely helps you for getting that really high attack stat. Alright, so I'm doing this so that Mosh can build up her NP a little this turn, but next turn I'm gonna use Liz's NP. And perhaps her Brave Chain. I'm hoping I can get a Brave Chain. Yes, I can. Ooh! No, I can't kill him without using her Brave Chain to some extent. So let's do that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure her NP. I don't think her Brave Chain by itself would have been enough to kill the demon. Unless the Buster critted, which it might have, but even then I think it might, without any external buffs, it might have been a stretch. Oh shit. Well, at least everyone has defense buffs. God damn it. That was just not enough. Ah, these damage RNG rolls, man. Ah. Yeah, let's use his cards. Not so much going for NP gain as I'm going for crit stars, but he should have no problem getting his NP full anyway. Without, yeah. Wait, his Brave Chain wasn't enough? Are you kidding me? God damn. Ah, I'm just edging this demon all the way here, huh? Yeah, I do feel like attack does... It is more important than people tend to give it credit for, right? Just having a high attack stat means you can get away with a much lower crit damage stat. And plus you get plenty of damage without critting. Right, so we got the Dragon King. Shit ton of HP. Okay, we got... Ooh, he removes buffs. That's annoying. Well, what we're gonna have to do is use Merlin's invul. Either that or our own separate invuls. Or... well, yeah. So we don't have much in the way of healing. I'm gonna try to keep Merlin alive. Yeah, I don't think Liz is getting any grails, but thank you. I hope I can pull this off this time. This is I don't like how long it takes just to get to the end, but again, I do like the overall gimmick of this fight. I think it's pretty well done. Yeah. I'm gonna use Liz's NP and Masha's NP. And I'm gonna try to build Merlin's NP up. This is kind of an awkward setup here, but if I can get Merlin's NP up and NP with him a few times, I think that'll help. Fortunately, I'm not sure how long it's gonna take for Liz to eat through this dragon's HP. It looks like it'll take 3 NPs to eat through his first, what's it called? Break bar. And it looks like he doesn't have another one, but I don't know how many, or how much HP he has in the next one. Yeah, that's about expected. Fortunately, Merlin has a high shot of dying. Yeah, because it's a dragon. But that's not gonna matter. I'm gonna keep Merlin alive one more turn. But there's a very high shot of dying soon. And I really need Liz to be able to NP. But I don't know how likely that's gonna be. Okay. So now Merlin still has those defense buffs up from Mosh. I'm gonna let Georgios eat it this turn. I think that's fine. And he's gonna give Invul to everyone to buy us a little more time. And I'm gonna go with this for Liz because that's the most damage she's gonna do. And she's not gonna have any trouble at all getting her NP up here because of Merlin's NP. And if Georgios eats it here, then we get in the way back Jean, and Jean, she can help at least. Yeah, so we have Jean with the Kaleidoscope so that she can NP right away. Well, unfortunately it looks like she won't be able to NP this turn. Or next turn, because I don't have her arts cards here. But, oh well. So, I think I can count on Merlin to survive this turn. Next turn might be a stretch. I'm gonna use that arts chain. I might end up regretting this, but I want to use that arts chain and see if I can get Merlin's NP back up. With the heals, I do have a little bit of hope. Oh, he's only gonna attack at most twice. Okay, once. Okay, Merlin survived. Barely, but he's gonna eat it here unless I use that invul. Yeah, I'm gonna use his invul. I have Jean's invul basically ready next turn. I do think the arts chain is definitely the way to go here. Okay, good. Survived that turn. I'm gonna go for Jean's Brave Chain. It'll delay Merlin's NP for one turn, but Merlin can NP next turn because Jean's NP will guarantee that everyone survives. I just wish I could have used Jean's NP, or I could have saved Jean's NP, because I'm pretty sure the dragon's gonna inflict burn on everyone, which will chip away at our HP a little bit, but should be manageable, I guess. Hopefully. But in the meanwhile, we need to cycle a lot of healing. Yeah, we got the burn. Oh, Buster down debuff too. That's annoying. Okay, fuck it. I am going to roll the dice by using her third skill. Let's see what we get. Alright, attack up. Shit. Not that useful. I would have much preferred invul. Team-wide invul. So, here's what I'm thinking. Marlin's definitely gonna die this turn. Yeah, one hit and he's dead. So, I'm gonna use up his skills. And use his NP as well. Actually, what's the overcharge on this? Burn. I guess burn's fine. And I'm gonna trust that Liz's NP was strong enough to actually break the dragon's bar. Let's find out. Alright, come on. 500k? No class advantage, but hero creation and her own Buster buff. Ooh. She came within 4! That is one of the lowest numbers I've ever seen. Though I have seen the number 1. Like, I've seen an enemy left with exactly 1 HP left. But that number 4 is definitely down there. It's one of the lowest I've ever seen. Oof. Okay, so he's gonna keep increasing his defense. At least we can do this. Well, so I kind of have to burst this guy down now. I don't have a whole lot of other options. He has such... or he's getting so many defense buffs that, yeah, I need to just keep going at it. So I can NP with Jean as well. So let's go for that. I'm gonna... Actually, I think on this turn, it's worth it to use Jean's Brave Chain. Because the more I can cycle Jean's NP, the more I can actually survive this damn thing, because Jean... like, the heals, getting those heals going a lot would be good. It's just that normally I have passive NP gain on Jean. This Jean, I felt like I needed to bring Kaleidoscope, and I don't necessarily regret putting Kaleidoscope on her. But it would have been nice to be able to cycle her NP a little more. Okay, some free crit stars is good. Now let's work hard on hitting with Liz. I almost wanted to use her Buster buff, but I felt like I need to save that cooldown reduction for later. And I think it's the defense buffs, but yeah. Well, also, yeah, I'm not nearly as buffed as before in terms of the Buster card and such, so I'm not doing as much damage, but yeah, bit of an issue. Okay, can we get Jean's NP up? Yeah, let's see. Yeah, definitely want to use the Arts Chain, but the question is, can Jean get her NP up here? I think with the dragon's hits, she has a decent shot. Okay, she does. Good. But I'm also wondering, with all the defense buffs he has, am I even going to be able to damage him? Right? I So what's the overcharge on her NP again? Burn. Yeah, burn might not be so much worth. Her overcharge I'm pretty sure is heal. Yeah, so let's use hers. Maybe Tamamo? Yeah, Tamamo might work out better, that's for sure. Yeah, question of damage now. Yeah, I think you're right. I'm gonna roll the dice on that 40% and crit rate buff. Yeah, Tamamo would definitely work quite well. The main issue with her would be class disadvantage and no invul. But yeah, she could work for getting you to this point as well, right? But to be honest, I don't think I'm gonna attempt this fight again, just because I'm basically out of time in terms of this event, you know? And this is a pretty long fight. I think I'd rather give a shot at an Achilles fight. Yeah, keeps getting those defense buffs. I really don't know how big those end up being, but so many streams lately? You mean that I've been doing? I guess so. Part of it is that the FGO event has meant that I really do wish this Gilfest lasted a little longer or something, because to be honest, 2 weeks doesn't feel like it's enough for me to do everything. As you can see, I've basically run out of time, right? Alright, so I'm gonna try to get Liz's cards going. But yeah, I guess I've been blessed with a lot of content in both FGO and Genshin. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna just go all Liz all day here. See if she has what it takes to actually kill this guy right here. I'm pretty sure her NP here is not going to be strong enough, and her Brave Chain either, but I just need to go all in on her doing damage. I'm still doing a lot of damage with the hits, but you can see that they are getting lower as his defense buffs keep going up. Okay, that was pretty solid. Oh, nice crit! Okay, we're getting close. But if there's some point where he reaches a defense buff that is just too high, then obviously we're in a bad place. So we're gonna do this. And go straight damage and see if Liz can pull this off. Okay, there we go. Whew. I was worried that he might have enough buffs to make it completely zero out. Oh, just barely pulled it off. Oh, yeah, thank you. 44 turns. You can see I brought an absolutely busted team. These are 5 of the best supports in the entire game. Like, obviously 3 of them are 5 stars, and one of them is a 5-star in our hearts, and the other one is a 2-star who plays like a 5-star. So, but yeah, Liz. Yeah, it's her quest, I guess, at the end of the day, and she pulled it off. Good for her. Whew. It's kind of a relief, because I was a little worried I might have spent, the last 30 minutes or whatever playing that fight, and, with poor results, let's say. Less than ideal results. Yeah. So one thing... Okay. Yeah, it's getting late-ish. It's almost 9 here, and I don't want to stream for too much longer, so I think I'm going to do one more fight. But I think what I will do is do that fight in my Korean account, because in my Korean account, in FGO the server, the event ends in about 12 hours. A little more than 12 hours, but I'm going to be sleeping for most of those 12 hours. So I figure I'll just do one more run of a challenge quest. I'm not sure which one I'll do. And then end the stream there. Osakabe Hime would be good. Yeah, I lost to Achilles last time. Yeah, you mean as a support? I guess that would work. Yeah, Osakabe Hime as a support. Fortunately, I don't have her in my Korean account. I guess I could try using her in my NA account. Say unfortunate, but it's not like I ever tried pulling for her. It's just I got her in the guaranteed SSR. Wait, no. Sorry, shit. I think I'm mistaking myself. I don't think I have Osakabe Hime. I think I was thinking of MHX Alter. For some reason, I keep confusing those two, even though they look nothing alike. And characteristically, they're nothing alike, other than they're both kind of nerdy, I guess. I don't know why I keep confusing the two. But actually, that's probably why, because they're both nerdy. But it's not like there's a shortage of nerdy characters in Genshin or in FGO. Actually, there might be a shortage. They're all supposed to be badasses, right? They're mostly not very nerdy. Yeah, you can see I haven't done 2 of the old rerun quests. And I haven't done almost all of the new ones. I kind of want to try Achilles again. But I'm thinking... So Assassin doesn't work. What else doesn't work? No role for the nice caster lady? What do you mean, the which caster lady? You mean on the in NA the what's her name? The Japanese lady? Or Murasaki Shikibu? I'm not really interested in her, I guess. To be honest, I'm not a huge fan of Raita's designs. I don't think he's bad per se, but and I think there's a certain appeal to it. It works for certain characters, and even though Raiko's design is kind of not that attractive in my opinion, I find her very charming because of how one note her design is, or maybe you should call it 2 notes, if you know what I mean. It's very over the top in a way that I find charming, because normally I don't like that at all. That's not a style I like at all. I'd rather, yeah, in terms of shape, I'd rather Shuten Doji is more my style, let's say, than Raiko. But the fact that her character design is so clearly fully embracing it, I like that. Yeah. Okay, so I'm looking at the description for this. Who can he not duel? I know... Oh, non-caster, non-assassin. So I could bring a male rider. So I'm thinking that's what I want to try. A male rider. Medium is premium. Yeah, that's what some people say. I can respect that too. Nothing wrong with medium. There's appeal to all styles. I need a male damage dealer. I guess I could try bringing him along. I'm not sure if how well I can do with him. And I need people who can buff for multiple turns. Yeah, level 92, right? Yeah, this guy is clearly building this guy up pretty high. He's also still working on the foes. Debuff cleanse is kind of useless because you can't remove the dual stuff. I need the ability to crit. Yeah, I need the ability to crit. The nice thing is Ozzy automatically gets good crit star absorb. Mosh might not be the right option here. rather somebody who can also provide more buffs. I'm also not... I don't think Invo's also the right option. Actually, let's try bringing Georgios with his Bond CE. Problem is Achilles has an AoE NP. This might not be the right taunter. Maybe someone to provide team-wide protection? Arjuna Alter does have a Guts and a Dodge, I think? No, he only has a Guts. He doesn't have a Dodge. So the lack of a Dodge is kind of annoying. Ozzy has neither, but I'm just hoping that he can tank hits. Because his Imperial Privilege will help out. Oh, let's give this a shot. I don't know. I'm not sure how... I don't think I have a great handle on this fight at all right now. To be fair, I've only attempted it twice, but for an FGO fight, generally, it tends to be enough. Let's see. I guess I could also try bringing Hijikata. I just don't have his skills up. Hijikata might be able to actually burst down Achilles really well if I get his NP down, or if his HP down. Yeah, maybe working on... Yeah, this would be good. Cooldown reduction going. And I'm gonna save Ozzy's Imperial Privilege for after Waver's defense buff expires, so that he can always have a decent defense buff going. Okay. So we got neutral damage. At least one nice thing is Ozzy gets to steal the enemy NP with his own NP. It's a nice little feature that his NP has. And an NP seal doesn't just mean the enemy can't NP that turn, it also means the enemy can't charge NP that turn, or at least doesn't automatically charge NP. I think manually charging NP still works. But in any case, yeah, they can't charge it, so, you know, it's pretty convenient. I'm gonna see if I can take down this guy's first break bar without using Ozzy's NP. I'm hoping that I can NP with Ozzy right after. Or actually, one thing I'm thinking is I want to use Merlin's Invol to stop Achilles' first NP, and that's still a couple turns away. Oof, damn, Waver just got beat up pretty bad. Yeah, here's what I'm gonna do. Protect Waver that way. I hope I don't get unlucky with some hits from that target him, and go for straight damage this way. Very nice. Good. Unfortunately, with the Achilles' buffs, we're not doing that much damage. Come on. Oof, okay, got lucky there. Very lucky. So we need this defense buff now. And I'm gonna go for that. Oh, I should have placed Ozzy's Buster card at the end for the extra damage. I guess this way we get a little extra HP for Merlin, but I'm not sure that is all that big of a factor right now here. Maybe I should just go ahead and use Aussies. Oh shit, come on. Seriously? Okay. Time for Control Z. Alright, so unfortunately, you know what's gonna happen, right? If I use Merlin's Invul, he's not gonna charge his own NP, and he won't NP this turn. Yeah, he does have a really pretty NP, I'll give him that. I think Achilles' NP was one of the first NPs in the game that featured this extra, like, higher frame rate animation that they started doing. You can definitely see it in his NP, and also definitely in Jean Alter Berserker's NP. Also in MHXX's NP, it's pretty obvious, all the flashing lights. There's some others where it definitely stands out. And obviously they improved every NP over time, as well as well, all the new ones, as well as upgrading old ones. But it yeah, they're all quite beautiful these days. So I think I just need to use Aussie's NP. Yeah, sadly I need to, if I'm going to prevent, if I'm gonna have any chance at preventing him from NPing, then, well, using Aussie's NP, that's the way. You wanted to get him, but oh really? I'm sorry to hear that. I do have him in my KR account, actually. He is, to be honest, not that great of a farmer, but he can farm because he has a 30% NP charge. And the I believe he's in the permanent pool, so that means you can always get spooked by him. Okay, yeah, now so you can see he did not charge his NP. And unfortunately, there's always the chance that he's going to charge his NP again here. So you know what? Fuck it with the trying to time his NP. I'm just going to go ahead and use... yeah. Use Waver's NP. Maybe I should have used Merlin's heal. I don't know. But we have... oh, nice! Oh, the stun is very huge here. Yeah, from the Iliad. Okay, yeah, fair enough. The original character from the Iliad, I know, is quite a badass. Very, very famous. And yeah, he is a useful farmer, useful enough farmer. I'll give him that. Okay, so again, here's, I'm thinking that Achilles has a pretty good shot at charging up his own NP here. Oh yeah, Odysseus. We are getting Odysseus, aren't we? I don't even remember what he looks like. Is he? I don't know. I feel like he might be less of a like a muscle man than someone like Achilles. Because Odysseus wasn't known for being super strong or anything. He was a very clever fella. That was his claim to fame. Oh, he looks like a Gundam character. Oh, right. I remember the Greek gods. Or not Greek gods, but like Greek characters in FGO. Yeah, there's a lot of like robot inspiration, right? Gundam and such. Yeah, I remember seeing some of that. Okay, so we're chipping away at his HP. I guess we'll be able to break his bar without using Aussie's NP one more time, but we'll see. But after we break the bar, that's when the real fun begins. So it'll be good to be in a good place, like set up properly after breaking his bar. But, well, we'll see. We shall see. I'm gonna raise the chance of stun here because I think that turn of defense will be absolutely huge if I get it. Think he'll spend a few tickets for him? Alright, good luck on that. Right now, yeah, in terms of male characters, I feel like I'll probably do some pulls for Super Orion. He seems like he'd be fun to use. Nice stun! Okay, that landed. That is huge. Yeah. Okay, good. The Buster Critter. Arjuna Alter and Zerker Coup? That's a good option. I guess I could try running something like that here because I have Zerker Coup and I have Arjuna Alter on my NA account. So I have the option of running that on either team. Yeah, I might give it a shot. Okay, so now... Actually, I'm just gonna check. How often does he do this duel thingy? Each turn, if a duel is not active, apply delay buff to a frontline servant. Okay, do I currently have... Oh, I have this. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna be dueling next turn, which means I won't be able to NP. So I might as well use my NP now. And unfortunately it also means my skills are gonna be completely gone. So might as well use these. Yeah, to just buff him up to all to hell. And just do a lot of damage this turn, and then try to do a lot of damage next turn. Next 2 turns. Ozzy is sort of the sacrificial lamb, I guess. That's not the right term. He's not just being sacrificed, he's also trying to take down the enemy with him, essentially, in this duel. I guess he is the duelist, which makes sense. He is almost like the kamikaze. He's sacrificing himself so that everyone else might live, and so that he can kill the enemy. Okay, so now we got the duel state. We can't use any skills. Mystic Code skills, the cooldown increases by 2x. Oh! Oh, right. No, we're guaranteed a Brave Chain. But we have some pretty good crit star distribution. I'm gonna go for the crits here. Yeah. If they all crit, that's gonna be pretty huge. Oh, come on, that was the highest crit chance! And unfortunately I can't use Merlin's crit damage buff because that only lasts 1 turn in hero creation. So. Okay, I'm pretty sure Ozzy's gonna be able to survive this turn. And I should be able to NP next turn. So let's go for straight damage. Oh, nice. Crit. Okay, good. But next turn... nice. I think they all critted. Merlin's invul, or Merlin's Buster buff from his hero creation will run out, I believe. Okay, ooh, that was close. Shit. Now he has the... I might let Ozzy eat it, and that'll bring out Arjuna Alter. But in the meanwhile, I'm gonna make as much use out of Ozzy as I can. So let's use his Brave Chain. Oof. So I've definitely come closer than I did the first 2 attempts on my Korean account, but we're still a ways away from actually winning, because we're not even halfway done through this actual break bar here. Okay, Ozzy's gonna duel next turn, so let's try to prepare for that. Oof. Well, unfortunately, I'm not sure there's a whole lot I can do to prepare for that. Even with cooldown reduction, I don't have any skills off cooldown. I'm gonna use this skill. And I'm gonna hope that I can stun Achilles. I'm overcharging Waver's NP so that the stun chance goes up. And then maybe the duel will get active and he will miss an entire turn of attacking Ozzy? It's possible. But if that doesn't happen, then... Okay, well, the stun happened. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Okay, yeah. Yeah, he missed an entire turn of attacking Ozzy. No, he didn't. He missed the turn of attacking us. Okay, shit, yeah. It's not Ozzy attacking that he missed, it's attacking us that he missed. Okay. In that case, Ozzy's gonna eat it after a couple turns. Again, I think that's okay. If I can make him do a bunch of damage here, and then bring out... yeah, my friend support Arjuna Alter, I think he would have done his job. But friend support Arjuna Alter still has a lot of work to do if he comes out. Okay, oh, damn, I was hoping that we'd get the whole guts thingy going on, but I guess not. Alright, the idea here is to let Georgios eat it. He has pretty decently high HP and decent defense, neutral of course, but I think he'll be able to go down pretty soon. And he'll give away... Use his guts to help out? Eating more turns? Yeah, let's use that just... It might buy one more turn, I'm not sure. And since I'm just not gonna do that much damage against him this turn, let's do what little we can to build up Waver's NP. Okay. Good, we got the invulns. So that's pretty helpful. Now we got Leonidas here. Yeah, let's use Leonidas to at least protect everyone this turn. I really wish I had one of his arts cards. That's quite a shame. Yeah, I think, Waver doesn't need any help getting his NP up because between his skills and Merlin's skills, he's gonna get his NP full. I really wouldn't mind if Leonidas died this turn. But we'll see if that's in the offing. Maybe I should have gone for somebody with the 3-turn. Okay, got the NP seal. And now we got Arjuna Alter. I'm gonna try to charge... No, let's not worry about Arjuna Alter's... Yeah, let's not worry about Arjuna Alter's NP. Because he won't be able to NP during dual state anyway. We're just gonna do this, and if we can cycle Waver's NP, that's not too bad because that buys us some turns. If we can land the stun, obviously that's really good defensively. Nice. Okay. Whew. We've been getting really lucky with the stuns today against Achilles. That's if I end up winning this fight, that all those stuns are gonna have been a very, very significant factor for allowing me to win. Okay, next turn we're gonna duel with Arjuna Alter. So we're gonna give him the buffs now. Oh, hello Cronus of a Soul. Thank you for coming by. Yeah, good evening. Yeah, good luck with the NA challenge quest. As you can see, I'm doing it in KR. Yeah. How's the actual Gilfest farming going? Got a lot of boxes? I myself have gotten around 130 total. Haven't opened them yet. But alright, I think I'm gonna buff Arjuna Alter's crit. So that if I get some crits on him next turn, I'll be able to use it. Yeah. But yeah, I only have... I still haven't beaten most of these challenge quests. And I don't think I'm gonna get through them because I have less than 12 hours, I think. Or I have about around 12 hours before the event ends. And I'm gonna be sleeping for most of it. 29,000 tickets running around, nice. That's what, almost 50 boxes, right? Oh. Yeah, the lore quest, exactly. Yeah, I at least got through all the lore quests, so I feel pretty good about that. But I did not get through most of the other quests. But yeah, the lore's definitely the most important. Okay, so with the defense buffs that Achilles has here, I don't think the hero creation buffed Buster Crit will do that much damage, but it'll do some, you know? I guess in the grand scheme of things, 2 lores, every lore counts a lot, I guess. I noticed recently that I have like 14 lores on my account now, so maybe I'm not in that dying need of more lores, but again, every lore counts. It's nice to have them. Okay, now we're in dual state. And I'm hopeful that I can get Arjuna Alter critting a little bit. Ooh, look at those Buster crits. Yeah, that NP or that crit star attraction on the... Oh, he's gonna do it! Holy shit! Arjuna Alter. Holy shit, this guy's a goddamn monster. Oh, thank you for coming by, Nat. Yeah, good night. You should... Yeah, this must be so late there. But I guess, yeah, you decided to leave just at the right time when Arjuna Alter just owned that shit. Holy cow. Okay. Well, I'm feeling pretty glad I have Arjuna Alter NP1 on my NA account, even if I don't have him on my KR account. Yeah, I certainly don't buy, I really don't spend rare prisms much at all, because I don't... The only natural rare prisms I have are like 2 of them from pulling NP6 or NP7 of Tamamo Cat, but other than that I don't have any other sources of rare prisms other than events and such, so I don't buy the lores or anything, but you can see I have 14 of them. So I should probably spend some. But anyway, I will end the stream here because I did say I would, and it is a work night. I need to get going to bed. I guess in terms of the challenge quests in my KR account, I'll leave it at that. I would have liked to beat the others. I didn't even get to attempt the Clown and the Eric Bloodaxe one, but oh well. I'm not that like a dying fan of challenge quests in this game anyway. Yeah, 45? Holy cow. That's enough to, what? Enough to 10, 10, 10, 15 servants, right? That's a shit ton. It's like, for me, I always like to have at least 3 on hand, so that I can 10, 10, 10 any new servant that I get. But other than that, I also like to have another extra few so I can spend them on servants, but yeah, it really is mainly QP, isn't it? Yeah. I guess at least during the last few lottery events, I have managed to max out my QP, so I haven't had issues with QP. This is my 3-turn setup. Yeah, I generally haven't had issues with QPs ever since all that, but I have noticed how low QP can get. Because, you know, at the end of the event, you know, I'm literally burning QP. I'm wasting QP, essentially, because I'm at 999 million, 999,000, etc. So, and at that point I'm thinking, there's no way I'm gonna get, like, anywhere near even 100 million, right? But then, in the middle of the year, like, you know, 6 months later, I find out I'm down to like 50 million QP, and I need to start farming again. I thought, oh, I'm never gonna have to touch the doors again, ever. I'll have zero problem. But you you keep working on 10-10-10ing your characters, especially your 5 stars, and that QP goes real fast, huh? Oh, you have basically every servant. Really? Well, good for you then, if that's what you want to do. I respect that, people who really do go all in on things like that. But yeah, I really, you know, do not personally care for collecting every servant or anywhere near it. As long as I get my handful of waifus that I really want, I generally am quite pleased with the gacha results. But given that FGO is a team game, you still want to 10-10-10 a whole lot of characters, right? Including all of these very, very nice, powerful supports like Waver and Scotty. And I always like to 10-10-10 the 5 stars that I have. You're only missing Shin Liang-yu right now. Really? Wait, Shin Liang-yu, that's the 4-star Chinese... Is that the male one, or is that the Lancer with the in the bodysuit? I always get those two confused. It's the Lancer in the bodysuit, okay. Yeah, I really would love to get her as well. I'm missing her. Definitely. Yeah, she looks nice. She's a fairly recent servant, so maybe it'll just take some time. Well, I'm sure like everyone, my mirror drops haven't been great. But you can see I have, what, almost 85 boxes left. If I do one more run, I'll probably hit 85 boxes, and I've already opened 60, so I'll be at 145 boxes total. Which, yeah, you know, last year I actually hit around I did hit 250 boxes in my Korean account, and 200 boxes in my NA account at last year's Gilfest. And maybe if I decided to spend all of my apples this year, I might have hit that again. But I decided I'll actually save apples. So I have around 15 gold apples and about 50 silver apples on both accounts. Something like that. And I figure I'm gonna want to spend a bunch of apples during the Christmas lottery. It's unfortunate that we only get like 3 or 4 days with the last node in the Christmas lottery. But even so, it'd be nice to try to use them up then, because the Christmas lottery I know offers a ticket, which for every box you can exchange a ticket for one material of your choosing. It's not, you don't choose from every single one, there's a limited set, but it's a lot more flexible than this, where, you know, every box you're getting the exact same 4 materials. 50 golds for that? Oh, really? Wow, nice. 50, that's quite a lot. That's more than I've saved, but good for you. You've managed to hold on. I thought about maybe saving that many, but I was just too tempted because I need heroes proofs. Yeah, I should actually remind myself how many heroes proofs I have and how many heroes proofs I need. Because pulling Summer Musashi definitely put a dent in how many heroes proofs I need. As well as getting spooked by Lakshmi Bai. Never pulled for her, but I got her NP1, just spooked, and she happens to need a lot of heroes proofs. Used over 150 golds last Gilfest, nice. I don't think I even had that many. I think I only had like 80, but I used every one, basically. But yeah, Oh yeah, and also since anniversary this year, I think that was when we got all these new 3-star, 2-star, 1-star servants. So we have all of a sudden got a whole new set of servants and their skills to level up, right? Even though they're low rarity, when you're leveling up from 9 to 10 or even 8 to 9, you're spending a good amount of QP. And with all the new servants, yeah, I'm just thinking, I'm back to... So for a while I actually did fall to like 50 million QP, and now I'm back to like 600 million QP. Yeah. Oh, 60! Yeah. Pretty much every gold up to that point. Because you were just hoarding. I see. Yeah, and it paid off. Ultimately. Although, you know, I feel like apples, everyone has a different way of using them, and I don't think there's really a wrong way. You should just play it when you want to and when you can. I also got this guy on my guaranteed SSR, sadly. Did not want him, but I figure since I have him. But he's gonna need a lot of Heroes Proofs. He needs Heroes Proofs, another GSSR pull. But I'm not gonna care that much about investing in him. I also got... Where's Lakshmi? More Heroes Proofs there. And I know my... Oh, this is sorted by attack. Okay, let's do this, and that way we get it by class. He needs Heroes Proofs, but I don't really care about leveling him up anytime soon. I think he needs Heroes Proofs, yep. God damn, yeah, you can see I'm very, like, heavily gated by Heroes Proofs here in a lot of my servants, along with Bones, but who isn't, right? And with all the boxes I'm gonna open, I'm gonna get, what, around 240 more Heroes Proofs, which will help, but that's only gonna put a dent in it. That's not gonna be enough to fill my needs. But, you know, what can you do? You keep making progress, and I'm pretty happy. I should be able to at least get Lakshmi by up further. That's my next goal. But anyway, I'll call it a stream there. I might stream some tomorrow, my NA account, because the event ends tomorrow, and might try to do more of the challenge quests there that I didn't manage to beat in my NA account. But yeah, we'll see. And until next time, Dust and Bones. Yeah, me too. I need dust as well. So much dust. So much dust. Everyone needs dusts. I don't think I need 4. I might need 4k of each, but who knows? I don't want to level everyone up to 999, right? But yeah, anyway, thanks again for coming by, Cronus. It's been a while, and yeah, always good to see you around. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.
Hi. 説は師匠の内弟子ですが。え？あなたも制服を？いえ、まさかこんな姿で召喚されているなんて思わなくて。